be working now. And yes, we are in the middle of a cutscene. We are in the middle of a cutscene right now, technically. Well, cutscene, I say that. There are a lot more cutscene-y cutscenes out there. This is just dialogue, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Now let me just double check. Because I need to make sure this is actually working, because there's always a chance that it just decides not to work. But it seems to be working. Great, then let's bring that up. And there we are. So yeah, in case you're wondering what's going on, let me quickly explain. So, while I was playing on my own time, I did the quest that was blocking us from doing the story quests, as promised. And when I wanted to collect my dailies at some point, I came back here to the Adventurers Guild, and that triggered this. And yeah, that means I couldn't keep playing on my own time unless I was willing to get rid of some of the story quest stuff, and I didn't want to do that after I want to stream the story quest stuff. So that's kind of locked me out of playing the game for the foreseeable future until I was able to stream again. And now we're back, and now I can actually continue playing the game. That's another reason why I decided to actually stream 2 days in a row again after quite a while. So I can actually play more Genshin in my own time and am not stuck on this here. Because there's no way around it. Whenever I open up the game, this appears. So now that I've got that explained, let's actually continue here.
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition.
Just hear me out, yeah.
Since our last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal, which I think you'll find has far more benefits for you. First things first, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor will prioritize the Adventurers Guild requests above all others. You'll also receive 100 of our signature wooden coffins for free, together with your first order. That's not all. We also provide an on-site cadaver collection.
She really does seem a little bit too happy, considering too happy for her job.
Charge a slight premium for a very small number of especially dangerous areas, but don't you worry about that. I promise you, it's still very affordable.
Is it now?
I don't think you're hearing me.
Okay, all right. I get it. You want to bargain a little more, but our offer as it stands is already quite
She
a
doesn't.
deal, don't you think?
She doesn't want to bargain, she's just not interested.
An adventurer's life is full of unexpected threats. It's only natural to take precautions. Mend the roof before it rains, as they say.
Yeah, no. I'm not so sure that saying applies in this context. Speaking of precautions, I'd rather focus on keeping my adventurers safe in the first place. It's time for you to go. I have to attend to other matters.
Is that
Wait,
so?
hold on. What would you say to a group discount? 30% off for parties of 10?
Wow.
Director, please, you did your best. We don't need another clash with the Millilith.
If Paimon understood all that correctly, it seems like she's trying to sell them the funeral parlor services.
You think? This will get us nowhere, yeah.
Nothing left
Also,
to do
Animathize
here.
is live.
Let's go back
Sorry
to
for being
Wangshen's
2 minutes and
funeral
30
parlor.
seconds late. First of all, don't be sorry,
Rejecting a
because you're actually early
opportunity.
compared to a lot of others. It's always rare to see people come this early, and second of all, haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Alright, and before I do anything else, let me actually go over here. I haven't had access to this in a while, okay? I am very disappointed. I was very disappointed that I couldn't access this because the story quest was kind of blocking me. But now I can do it. I'm good. Well, that's great to hear. Now then, let's send people off again. Cannot forget to do this. Let's make sure to send the best possible odds. Okay, one more. Which one should I do? Yeah, sure. Let's get some more level up material in here. And off you go. And Min, hey! Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Wait a moment, I can also do the regular ones. I forgot to do the regular ones. I was so caught up with these ones. But they're just far more important because those gems are valuable. Very valuable. And let's grab this stuff. Normally I don't do this stuff on screen because, well, no one cares, but I haven't had access, so that's why I'm doing this now. Okay. And we are done. As for the dailies, I might do them in the stream, depending on how I manage time-wise. But our main priority is to do the story quests. We were doing this one. So let's continue. Now that we actually can continue. That's on a hill, so we might as well teleport up the mountain. Do you need to? Yes. So if you want these channel rewards, which you can redeem now, because thankfully I am already an affiliate. But yeah, if you want the those rewards, so these the channel points, which you can then redeem, you need to be an affiliate. And to be an affiliate, you need to have at least 50 followers. Stream for, I believe, at least, I'm not sure how long. 20 hours within a month. I'm not sure. You have well, you have to have at least 50 followers, stream for a certain amount of time, and have a viewer average of at least 3 people. And then you get affiliate, and once you're an affiliate, you get the channel points and everything. Hope I was able to satisfy your thirst for knowledge.
Seems like the old ways are the most reliable after all.
The old ways?
Mom, are you done preparing our promotional materials?
My apologies. I'm only about halfway through. Do you really think they will be effective?
Trust me, they're going to work wonders. This marketing strategy has been used by Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for generations.
Has it now?
Clients in need come to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles. Then they squeeze those inside the parlor through the crack under the door. I fulfill the request written on each tile to make sure our clients are satisfied with the service, no matter if it's an obituary.
And Debbie Dino, yo, welcome to the stream.
Although it is a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth. If only we could burn them by the batch.
No, Director, I'm not asking about the wooden tiles themselves, but about the special offer they advertise.
Special offer? I am curious, what special offer are you talking about?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it. If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we? Business development is a crucial element of every prosperous enterprise. I've been trying various marketing strategies ever since I became the director. I put up posters just like all the other shops, but the
1.9 and stream 14 hours, there's at least 3 days and 11 photos. Yeah, you still need to work a little bit then, I guess. It takes a while. It takes a while.
And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable after all. I took inspiration from the wisdom of previous directors. So now, I go from door to door looking for people and organizations willing to cooperate. Just like during our visit to the Adventurers Guild. That's what I mean by business development. The other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons. Just by writing things like, buy one, get one free for the holder of this tile on them.
Wow.
What do they buy and what do they get?
Funeral services? Coffins?
A solid and durable second home, of course. Well, they may not need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will still be as good as new. It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself. That's the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor quality guarantee.
Alright, by the way, since we were talking about average viewers, and still kind of are, Hu Tao is as dead as me. Wow. But yeah, speaking of viewer average, it's actually been going down for me recently, which is why I recently brought up that I don't think that Twitch takes away your affiliate status if you drop below 3 viewer average. But the reason I brought that up is because I was kind of looking at my viewer average and I noticed, yeah, no, people are getting less and less interested. It's been multiple streams since I've had an average viewership of 3 people. So once the more popular streams go out of the 30-day time frame, we might start dropping a little bit further. So let's hope that was just a temporary decline. But we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Maybe the story quests are entertaining enough for people to watch, huh? But yeah, don't know what to say.
All right, Monk. Keep adding those special offers to the wooden tiles. The future of our business depends on it.
I'm still not sure this.
Try to be here.
Oh,
Appreciate
okay.
the support.
You think
Might
that
have to stop by
special
one of
offer
your
is not
streams now too if you're
comprehensive
streaming.
enough, right? It is true. I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild because they are a new client. But in doing so, I neglected my old clients. You're right. It's unfair. Let me do some market research. Wait here, my faithful assistants. I'll be back with you in a moment.
Yes, very faithful
Shouldn't
assistants
take
here.
too long.
What shouldn't take too long?
You were not your assistants!
Also that, I guess.
Guess we got dragged into somebody else's business again. Let's look around while she's away.
What are we looking for even? I guess we're just talking to people.
You must be the director's new hires.
Not us.
Indirectly,
We're just
maybe,
very
kind
curious
of.
about Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and Hu Tao.
Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much knowledge isn't good for ordinary folk. The director
Is it
tactful
not?
when it comes to what should and shouldn't be known.
Tactful?
So what do you mean shouldn't be known? A lot of peeps checking in but not staying. Ah, yeah, that happens. Was like that for me for a while too, but by now I've gained a couple of people who really stick around, and I appreciate every single one of them. Funeral parlor. Okay. Like last stream. 47 peeps checking. That's more than I usually have. So, but if your average viewership is still so low, then they definitely didn't stick around for long, did they? One tiles, in which case characters on the tiles must be special offer.
We should get going. Let's go find Hu Tao.
Yeah, let's find her. Don't know where she could be.
That's settled then. Write it like this.
Talking about me, for one, yes, you are definitely one of the people who stick around and who I really appreciate. Then there's Min too. And I guess Ducky has been kind of inactive recently, but I would still count him into that to that category of people as well. Really nice to be able to count on his support, even if recently he's kind of disappeared from the radar a little bit.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor Bumper Sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy two, get three free. More for your Mora. I love it. Better than all that lifeless brochure stuff. We want people to feel warm and fuzzy.
But Director, isn't Lifeless the name of the game in this industry?
That's old hat. We're opening up new ground.
No, I still think that
Why does
fits.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor need to open up?
Open up new ground so we can put more coffins in there, you know?
Poor guy's giving up.
Right, we should get going. I am not letting new business escape us.
So,
We? As in us?
Who else? Do you see anyone else around here? Oh, well, you probably wouldn't see them if there was.
Stop adding little afterthoughts like that. It creeps people out.
Just a joke. Sorry.
also,
Everything you see is everything that's present.
to comment on what you just said, I know that if you have 50 followers, peeps can start to sub. Partially correct, but not entirely. Again, people can only start subscribing if you're an affiliate. And yes, having 50 followers is one of the requirements to get affiliate, but you still need to fulfill all the affiliate requirements to get access to subscriptions. So, if you want people to sub, if you want to have access to channel points, all that stuff opens up once you're affiliate. So yes, you need 50 followers, but you need to fulfill some other criteria too. I think, yeah. It's good to think before you speak. I should probably respect that advice too.
Lighten up. The way I see it, people make death scarier than it really is. What people truly
Is
fear
that
about
so?
departing this world is suffering and regret. To deal with the trauma, they let their imaginations run wild with notions of ghosts and evil spirits.
So?
All baseless fantasies. What we've ended up with is a topic that people are morbidly afraid of talking about. If I don't broach the subject, then Wangsheng Funeral Parlor won't be long for this world.
I've seen a ghost. Yeah, you have a ghost on your side, don't you?
Oh, more approachable and appeasable than you'd imagined?
I wouldn't say that. Let's just say at least it didn't hurt us.
Also, yeah, the
You
ghost
must have
girl.
come
Yeah.
across a particularly ferocious entity. How should I put this? Most spirits are incapable of harming ordinary folks. The job of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is to guard the border between life and death. One component of this is correcting notions of death and the afterlife that people may hold. Simply put, for those unable to see the border, they're best kept as far away from it as possible. So for ordinary folks, the best case scenario is ignorance of all matters concerning spirits in the afterlife, or even
Okay,
better,
apparently
the
just
belief
be
that none of
ignorant.
it exists.
Ignorance is bliss.
You really don't have any excuse for spooking the heck out of people.
You make it sound so abominable. I'm just trying to get them to see the humor in it all.
Humor, yeah. That's why people think you're weird. Have to agree. The humor of death. I can agree
never
why.
thought you'd be such a
Yeah.
bore. Never mind. If you stick
Haha, they
with me,
died,
I'll
how
be
funny.
here. All right, let's get going. Follow me.
Director, wait. What about Big G? Don't forget.
Big G?
Who's that? We've been in Liyue for ages and never heard that name.
Oh, nothing. Just something Mung's been pleading with me to take care of. Should be a piece of cake.
Piece of cake?
Where are we going?
You just need 30 more followers for what? To reach the
Visit an
100
important
milestone?
Potential client. I'll lead
I
the way.
mean, I know. And honestly, I don't even know what I'm gonna do once I reach the 100 follower milestone. Not sure. Need to start thinking of something. The last milestone I reached, which was the 50 follower milestone, I decided to play a horror game. Because people have been requesting me to play a horror game, specifically Slender, for such a long time, so I decided, yeah, I'll do that for the 50 follower thing, but... Not sure what would be good for 100.
Hello, I'm Hu Tao.
24-hour
director
stream?
of the Wangsheng Funeral
I'll think
Parlor.
about it. I'll think about
Okay,
it.
so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor be looking for me?
I still have a couple of ideas for I have left over from the 50 follower stream too.
You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal.
Also, yeah, of course. Oh, you're ill. What kind of coffin would you like?
Oh, aches and pains. Best to keep an eye on them.
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying life very much, thank you.
But you
Go
never
and
know
find
when it
some
will
other poor
end.
soul. Goodbye.
Yeah. Just talking to people about their upcoming
What's wrong
demise.
with a few earnest health tips?
Paimon thinks it's because they're coming from the director of a funeral parlor.
Collab? Potentially another option. Why does it want me to walk around here? Stupid. But collabs in general would be something I might want to do eventually. Haven't done any yet. I wouldn't even know what to collab on. I mean, Genshin, I guess, is an option. After all, it is a multiplayer game. Hello.
And you are? Be quick. I'm busy.
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding a bit about our services at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I'm not in need of your services.
She doesn't care. She wants to tell you anyway.
So you're out here looking for new customers? Don't you think this might be a bit of a crass way of going about it?
Hardly. Isn't Isn't this the fashion these days? Bring the service to the customer and all that.
But not for a
Not sure
funeral
it's every
parlor.
service that falls into that. Anyway, please bother someone else if you don't mind.
Ouch.
Another failure. Still, not the end of the world.
The end of the world. That would require a lot of
Ever work out for you?
a lot of coffins if the end of the world were coming. Wrong button. I just want to go down. Hi. We're here to ask you about dying.
Your face. The Wangsheng funeral parlor director, right? I'm sorry, I'm really in no need of it.
Don't apologize. Get to know us. We've got a new sale going on.
Oh
Ever
god.
used to saying out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off in style on the other side.
You're asking people
You
to
keep
die.
talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
You're asking people to die. That's
Okay,
just...
relax.
Wow.
We're leaving. But Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your distinguished patronage.
You really don't give up, do you?
No persuading them, understandably so.
Are you trying to make me feel better? Well, thank
Kind
you.
of.
Seems you understand me far better than most people.
Not really. This is just getting really uncomfortable.
Yeah, help me find someone.
Business development? Is that what you see this as?
I mean, kind of.
Surely you don't think all that was business development?
Then what was it exactly? Traumatization for its own sake?
No.
That
The
is...
business development ended after the discussion with the Adventurers Guild. I was helping to find somebody for Mom.
For progress to
remember Big
PC,
G?
and if it's even possible. Yeah, I'm not sure either. Isn't it like linked to the PS4 account? In which case, I'm not sure if you could link it up. Again, I'm no expert for this, so don't ask me. But I'm not sure if it's possible. I think it's possible to transfer between phone and PC, but if it works with the PS4, I don't know. I know it's crossplay with the PS4, but I don't think you can transfer save data. Big G rings a bell, but you brought it up before, but I
As
don't
it turns
know.
out, the Big G that Mung is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm. The three we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G, but having seen them, I didn't sense the presence of anything otherworldly. So we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
That was stopping for a quick chat. Then wow.
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth sense for, people in declining health.
Ouch.
Huh? What would I need that kind of ability for? I'm no doctor.
Yeah, but you're the director of the funeral
Were you
parlor.
seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was going to start healing people?
No,
Or-
just looking for people who are about to die.
Totally imply that
You're looking for people who are about to die and offering them
I don't know
stuff.
how to explain subtlety in a way you'd understand.
Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. This Big G matter is very closely linked to Meng.
Alright, let's keep going. And back up we go, apparently. Same old story, just teleporting around town. Without a care in the world. The answer is no? Alright then. Well, again, it's still crossplay, so technically multiplayer would be possible between people from PS4 and PC as far as I'm aware, but yeah, transferring save data apparently is not. Okay, let's get down here. Okay, I'm back.
Meng, I'm back. I'm afraid we're still no closer to finding Big G.
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble. We've already searched in all the likely places.
What about the unlikely
Who is this
places?
Big G anyway?
I guess I should start at the beginning. My home was in the vicinity of Wulong Hill. In my youth, I had a good many friends there. Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. Inseparable, really. But one day, there was an accident. And that was the end of him.
Sad, my...
I've never forgotten.
D-Luke and Ganyu.
Memories,
Ah.
I suppose. I often return to Wulong Hill. But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. Now, every night...
I'm free to
G
play too,
appears
by
in
the
my
way,
dreams.
but yeah, that
can't
sounds
help
rough
but
with
wonder,
D-Luke and Ganyu.
did I
Yeah.
disturb him somehow?
Also, that kind of thing doesn't... Why would you disturb him if he was your friend?
Perhaps. I don't have proof, but I can't stop worrying. I get more anxious every day. How would I ever come to terms with my childhood friend becoming an evil spirit?
That's why he joined Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal with this matter. And in fact, what Meng has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a way into our world. But
The
as for
grind,
evil
though,
spirits,
yeah.
I think you're scaring yourself.
I'm not...
Even I
I'm more of a
encountered
casual,
more
so I'm
blunt
not
forces a handful of times.
that aware of the grind, but
Are you
even
sure
I
he's in
know the
danger?
grind can be kind of tedious.
I couldn't bear for him to go around harming people.
You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we can't find Big G, it'll eat away at Monk forever. Those people we found today were also Monk's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them. But here we are, empty-handed.
Wulong Hill, childhood friends? Seems like we're out of leads.
There has to be some kind of lead. Oh, and there it is.
Excuse me, is this Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Wow, look,
My name's Lo
look at
Cheng.
Hu Tao.
I've
She
had
looks
this
so dead
awful
inside right
feeling
now.
Recently, like something's staring at me. Some of my friends and I went to Wulong Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home,
And someone, hey!
I've been having recurring nightmares, but
Yes, I am the
doctors can't
landlord,
find
thank
anything
you.
wrong with me. I think that it's a curse, right? I've been cursed by a demon.
He was okay, I'm
You
not
know
that
what?
far with completion,
There's no
so...
doubt it's a demonic curse, all right, and a serious one at that.
Wait, I see your chest.
You believe so too?
I saw that.
It's just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell in the Archon War return to cast their evil curses upon mortals. And if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste to flesh and bone. Oh, what a wretched end!
Ouch, yeah, oh
Symptoms
no,
I'm
how
having are
horrible.
Just like those described in the tales.
Wulong Hill?
We're gonna be finding Big G in
No, I
a
don't
second.
think it was a curse. It was probably just Big G.
Hold your horses, both of you. There's no need to creep each other out.
Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though?
Good point, Paimon,
Wangsheng
thank you.
Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right? Help me, I beg you. I'm too young to die.
All right, don't panic. Leave it to me. You've come to the right person.
And by leave it to you,
However,
you mean leave it to
in
me,
order
probably,
lift the
right?
curse, we need a suitable location, and we need to make some preparations. Come with me, my trusty assistant.
Yeah, figured as much.
I'm going to need your help.
I guess I'll come.
And Rob, hey, what's
Help
up?
him make the preparations first. The incense exorcism, the one I taught you. When you're ready, come and find me. Once we've finished with this, we'll get back to the Big G matter.
I had a stroke.
Okay, I guess.
Was definitely an interesting spelling you had there before. I see you hiding back here. Also, I just realized something. I should probably switch characters. Let's play Noelle. Because I think I can deal with losing her the easiest. If I lose someone, it's hopefully just gonna be her. Let's go over here. Who knew that basketball anime is very good? Which one are you talking about? I'm not even sure. Plus, I can't say I'm too interested in sports anime, normally. Not my cup of tea, but if you say it's good, then I'm guessing you enjoyed it. Where did you get your jacket from? What exactly are you talking about right now? Not sure what you mean. Basketball anime is basketball anime. You know what? Fair point. Oh, it's a defending quest, probably. I need to defend this. Okay.
So, what mysterious rituals are you gonna perform here?
Go on.
No ritual at all. We just need to kill some time.
Eh?
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful god's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated ages ago.
So we need to make preparations for Big G, huh?
You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friends turned into an evil spirit. It's hard to reason with that.
So you don't believe in
Now
anything
you see
here.
why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the dark. I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. If you want to calm them down, you need to convince them with something tangible. And the best way to do that is to make a great show of destroying the boogeyman they believe in before their very eyes.
Hang on a second.
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up
Snow
the
floating, bouncing off water, unbreakable, meltable Polish ghost lamp. Wow, getting longer. The virtual garment you have on your shoulders. Oh, that? Well, just like with basically everything, I made it myself. So there you have it. And by made it myself, I mean that I took the most basic of basic assets and modified and altered them until I had some proper clothing. And even then it's okay, I guess. It's not the best. So there's your answer. Where I got this from. It's more of a coat really than it is a jacket, but yeah. Isn't it better to tell people the truth?
You're
kind
onto
of.
something. After all, we're only afraid of what we don't know.
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve the situation instead of exacerbating it. What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will also be make-believe.
Makes sense. But why would anyone believe that it's a curse?
Do you know the history of the Yaksha?
I mean, I've heard about it, yeah, kinda, a little bit. What did you use? What do you mean what I used? Like space assets? Well, for the code specifically, I used a, can you even call it a, it was definitely a code beforehand, but it was like one of those extremely puffy, full body covering, almost like those kinds of neck to toe kind of things that just cover you completely. When wearing it, you look basically like some kind of cone. I used one of those. Just, you looked a little bit like a cone with a head and arms poking out. So, forgive me for not wanting to wear that base asset. Floating, flying, bouncing off water, invincible, unmeltable anime main characters, the best eyes. And yes, no, it's the ultimate argument. That I have to agree. Now let's see. But yeah, we have heard about it a little bit.
Against the ancient gods, they fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. Although the gods were defeated in the end, their resentment persevered. That resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook it for the curse of the gods. The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground for the disease. Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were, you guessed it, the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Paimon didn't see that coming. Really?
Yes. Anyway, it took many years, but eventually the plague was completely eradicated. We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. Each time we successfully restored the balance between life and death. To sum it up,
Perfectly
we are
balanced as all things
gatekeepers,
should be, huh?
guarding the border for the sake of both the living and the dead.
So that's, yeah.
So when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most. But I also can't really go telling people that the ancient plagues were real, or it would incite panic. Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. This leyline monolith will make for a really great prop.
A while later, so what, I
You're
don't need to
finally
defend
here.
it?
We just finished our preparations. Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. It'll absorb the curse inside you and cause it to take a physical form. But don't worry, the traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety.
Yeah, doing the dirty work, I guess. It's getting longer, boys, I see it. And you put in time looping, for example. Honestly, I'm not even sure I'll keep reading that, because it'd be hard to tell what's new. But yeah, doing the dirty work.
I forgot to tell you. It'll be fine.
Will that really solve my problem?
Trust the director. She might look like a weirdo, but she's serious about everything she does.
How can you call me a weirdo? I mean, wouldn't you say it's more charmingly naive or disarmingly different? Alright, let's get down to business. My glamorous assistant, please activate the device.
The lamp behind the slaughter. Okay. Wow. So it's time to defend now, I guess, huh?
Is it really possible to materialize the curse?
It is not, but... Oh, right, they're right next to it now. Don't like, you get away, you get away. No, you get away. You too. No, 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 no. Die. You too. Would you two just please stay down? Thanks. And now you go away. Already lost temper. Oh no, that one guy is actually attacking now. Let's take him down before it gets any worse. Got him.
I'm counting on you.
Alright, you seriously need to step away from there for a second, so...
Steadiest.
And you also need to stop whatever it is you're doing. Oh, he's swinging again. Okay, got them a little bit distracted. Go over here. These people need to die. Okay, there's a lot going on. That text message is seriously long.
I must leave no.
Come on. Hey, I'm over here. And we got orbs. Nice. This is nice. I don't even need to worry about getting hit right now. Wait, never mind. There we go.
How are you feeling?
So,
Did the curse leave your body?
I'll be a weirdo, but actually not the weirdo. Try to reach the character limit. Oh dear god. Won't be visible in its entirety soon, I guess.
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before. I'm cured. I can't express how grateful I am for your and the Traveler's help. If it hadn't been for you, the curse would have taken my life.
Great. In which case, I guess now I can tell you. You've been pranked.
What?
This exorcism device, people like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just an old ley line monolith, deceptively effective.
It's just a prank, bro. Oh.
Those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse. So So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift the curse, then what's the cause of your sudden recovery?
The curse wasn't real?
Exactly, there you have it.
Why was I sick?
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess, but I'm leaning towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time in my career.
How unexpected.
I also didn't expect that, but still, I'd like to thank you.
Don't mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again. So I'd appreciate it if you try not to give in to superstitions in the future.
Huh.
Human life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Those text messages,
Wow.
seriously.
What a weird thing to say. I shall head back.
Yeah, you do
Sorry for
that.
troubling you.
I feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses the border, there will be no end to his antics. Since we are done with the matter at hand, can we resume our search for Big G?
I guess we have
I
to.
believe that won't be needed.
Because?
He found us first.
Huh?
Big G?
I didn't mean to bother you. Any of you.
I don't know if I'm close. We'll have to see.
Big G? He's just a child?
Oh, well, he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did when he left this world.
That's not what Paimon imagined when Paimon first heard the name Big G.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
true.
bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much to do.
Well, let's do that. So anyone else think that sending him to the other side might already be the final thing we have to do for this quest line? Because I think it might be. Back to Liyue Harbor. And then we have one more story quest line to do. And if we still have time after that, I'll do the daily commissions. And maybe start doing some side quests, we'll have to see. I am here! And boom.
After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
Big G's not an evil spirit, huh?
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evil spirits in this world.
Hmm? Oh, right. Need to press it again.
It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now, for some reason, he can't go back.
This explanation sounds a bit far-fetched to Paimon.
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Huh?
Don't ever question my professional instincts.
Hang on.
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liyue Harbor.
Doki Doki Weep Club. By the way, apparently weep is a swear word according to Twitch.
I never wanted to scare anyone. A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liyue Harbor, so I followed one of them back and ended up here.
It must have been poor Luocheng that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence. Now we know what caused his nightmares.
I was discovered?
Kind of.
Well, I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
And yeah, why didn't you come sooner?
Hu Tao and Meng were searching for you all over the place.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liyue Harbor, and I got lost in the city.
Okay, yeah. Then again, Liyue Harbor isn't too
Big
big.
G always had a poor sense of direction.
Ah,
When we were
okay.
kids, he'd never go down the hill by himself. We always had to lead him.
So, all of this was just because you got lost? Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit? Don't you think it's much easier to find your way from up above?
Maybe he can't.
I can't.
Yeah, Paimon, that everyone can fly like you.
It's too high for me. I'd get scared.
Oh, that's why you can't, of course.
That's right, yes! He used to be so afraid of heights that he wouldn't even so much as look down the hill. You haven't changed a bit.
Yeah, and
I
just
know I
no
wasn't
comment
supposed
here.
to show myself to the living, and with so many people walking around Liyue Harbor, my only choice was to hide. I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the leyline monolith's call.
So the call
I'm
works
so
on
relieved
ghosts
that you haven't
too.
become an evil spirit.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts. Now, all we have to do is escort this lost child back to Wuang Hill, and we should be done and dust to dusted.
But
Dust
he
to
just said he wanted
dusted.
to visit his
Wow.
friends. Apart from
Done
me,
and
there's
dust
also
to
Lil
dusted.
Wu, Mumu, and Songza.
Well, if that's the case, we can't let him down. We'll ask them all to help us prepare a farewell ceremony for Big G.
I'm guessing that's what we
Mom and I
have to
will
do.
escort Big G back to Wuang Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each
Oh.
one of them during the ritual.
So a fetch
and come
quest,
find us.
hooray!
They're all friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we can take Big G to them.
That's not a good idea. I don't want to scare them.
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious. The less they know, the better. So be careful what
The
you say
biggest
when you
club
collect the
name,
keepsakes.
the Weep Club, yeah. Everyone
Are
here
we
would
really
join,
going
right?
with Hu Tao's plan? At least by keeping things low-key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares.
Yeah, Paimon, you just, you know, you suck at keeping things low key. You always did kind of suck. Okay, heyo.
Hi! Do you remember us?
Oh, you. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon.
Yeah, Mang, we're here for because of
Yes.
Mang.
We grew up together. We still keep in touch even now. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, I find their director to be quite peculiar. But he must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. And he still can't get over what happened to Big G. Did he tell you about it?
Yeah, kind of.
Did.
Clean the vacuum
If
cleaner, you
could
become the
pick
vacuum.
one thing to give to Big G as a keepsake, what would you choose?
The vacuum cleaner cleaner.
You know, theoretically speaking. We're just being
Actually, no, you
hypothetical
still become the
here.
vacuum cleaner.
Definitely not gonna actually go commemorate
Technically.
him or anything.
Because vacuum cleaners are also just called vacuums, sometimes. So, since you're cleaning a vacuum, you are a vacuum cleaner, you know? But yeah, technically speaking, vacuum cleaner is also correct. But vacuum cleaner is also an acceptable term for someone who's cleaning a vacuum cleaner. But typical Paimon is always, yeah, let's just go along with it.
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no other. His favorite meal was extra spicy Jueyun chili chicken. I can make it for you if you bring me some Jueyun chilies.
I
sure
should
he'd
have a
appreciate
bunch.
The flavor of his childhood years. I still use that old recipe.
Deal! Just give us a minute.
No, don't give us a minute, I have them already.
Jueyun chili.
There, take them.
Great.
Did
This
you know
should
that-
be enough.
So, but the floating girl said, well, technically speaking. Technically speaking, I am not paying attention half the time.
I'll get started on the Jueyun chili chicken.
Because I need to
I guess you got other
separate
folks to
my
track
attention
down?
between chat,
Whenever
the
he's
game,
ready,
and my
I'll dish it out
commentary.
to you.
Great! See you later! How did he know about the others?
He just knows, apparently. Alright, next target was over here. Let's actually walk because we can. The game predicts the future? Maybe it does. Wouldn't be the first time that a fictional piece of media predicted the future. Also, again, why do we need to walk around? That's stupid. I will never walk around when the game tells me to. Weeb. Again, Twitch, would you please mind telling me why weeb is an insult?
Not you again. I told you, I'm not interested in the inner workings of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Mung told us about you. You're good friends, right?
That's
Yeah.
true, yes. Come to think of it, I remember he did join Wangsheng Funeral Parlor recently. It didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why. The Big G incident. But I know there's nothing we can say to help him get over it. Letting go of the past is a painful process.
I don't know, seem kind
I
of
would
insulting.
know. So, is Big G the reason you're here to see me?
Everything's insulting to Twitch, you know that, right?
Don't worry, I'm a businessman. I won't go spilling your secrets.
Like, for
Everyone
example,
hears the name Moo Moo,
LMFAO.
thinks I
You
must
know
be
the
doing
abbreviation?
I never heard
Because
the
of
name it
because of what the
myself,
F stands for,
What?
LMFAO is
Say I proved a
apparently
few people
swearing,
wrong.
according to Twitch.
Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids. Back then, none of us could afford it. We were penniless. Today, business is booming. I ended up buying loads of these. It was a dream come true.
Wow, you must be like super rich.
What's the problem?
For me,
What's the
it's
problem
a
with
memento
Twitch?
of a childhood long gone.
Twitch sees a lot of problems, that's
we
just
wouldn't
it,
be
they
where
see
we are
everything as
today.
a problem.
So,
And when
you found
everything's
me,
removed
I
because
guess
it's a
you'll be
problem,
looking for
then
Moo
yeah,
Moo and Songza
sure.
next.
Then they don't need to
We
care
already
anymore.
saw Little Woo. Now we gotta find Songza.
I see. If it's Songza you're after, let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope. It's just above the staircase leading down to the dock. I've got an errand to run. I'll come find you as soon as I'm done.
After all, there can't be any problems if you just censor everything. If you just censor everything, then no one will see any problem. Okay, let's get up here. Best way to go up is over here. Yay, stairs. And back down.
You're all here.
Reminiscing about old times, thinking back to past events. We've been at it for years.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is wherever friends are.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes. I make artisan Xiao lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. I guess they represent me better than anything. A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all in the warehouse at the dock. I've already spoken to the manager. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me?
I guess I have no
Seems like
choice.
You already know what's going on. Be back in a jiffy.
Only even you can become a weeb and lose it. Wow. Suggesting that weebs can't have a family. I mean, it's kind of true. Your correct statement saddens me. Jump! Hi.
Hi, we're here to pick up the plastrite shards for Songza.
I think he mentioned it. Yes, here you are on the register, no problem. The plastrite shards are over in that crate there. Please, help yourselves.
We will. Hang on. Why did you say something so early and so brave?
Hey, who's that skulking around?
I'm skulking around.
Let's look someplace else. Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else. These look like what Songza was talking about. Let's head back.
Hooray, we need to climb stairs again. Not good with long words, so sorry for grammar. Hey, no need to worry, because let's face it, I constantly spell check stuff too. Whenever I write my descriptions or stream titles or anything, especially for some longer words, I usually double check to make sure I'm spelling it correctly, because wow. If you're a content creator and you make a mistake, then people will call you out on it, trust me.
Someone needs assistance.
I just don't want to chance anything, so I correct it whenever possible. Not like people would take offense, people would probably just laugh, but still. Worst case scenario, people laugh. Best case scenario, people ignore it. Longest words. Oh, it is destroying itself. Oh yeah, right, I know that. The fear of long words is very long. I don't know who decided to name that, but whoever they are, they're a sadist.
Okay, there we go. I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual lantern run,
Also lamp.
we all release a lantern like this. No matter what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take, while this rite remains observed, each of us remains the same.
As for the matter of Big G, the 3 of us have discussed amongst ourselves and agreed we won't press you on it.
But
Yeah.
if you get the chance, please let them know we're doing well. And that
Also
the
yes,
things we
thank you
once
for
spoke
agreeing
of,
with the lamp.
they've all come to pass.
We all want lamp. But yeah, you can count on us. Longest lamp name.
Thank you. We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have friends like you.
Big G is lucky to have lamp.
Everything we need. Let's go to Wulong Hill and find
Custom-made lamp! We're going over here, okay. I think this is the closest I can get. Well, let's get up there. I bring lamp. You want lamp? I have lamp. Okay, so go outside. And time to start climbing, I guess. I see you. I wanna grab you. Before I forget and then don't find you again. Okay. Let's go up. I cannot see. Apparently I'm walking, okay. Need sleep, don't need sleep, I need sleep. Hang on. No, do not need any sleep. You sound like Granny from the... When did I sound like that? I'm not sure which game you mean specifically. Not sure. Oh, that guy. Not doing that right now, I have a different objective in mind. Not dealing with you guys either, I am busy. So leave me alone. I see you. You cannot see me. Just kidding. I know I'm here on screen, so you can see me. Truly, and then I could just... Imagine if I just decided to hide myself right now, just to prove you wrong. Hey. Am I late?
Oh, you're back already? Sooner than I expected.
Well, I'm not late, I
Go
guess.
spilling the beans, did you, Paimon?
You can't see me, that's true. I can only see your name, and I can see your name, and I can see your dialogue.
I'm kidding.
Or-
Anyway, looks like they were willing
Yeah.
to hand over some keepsakes. So I guess they knew the deal.
I can see what you're telling me, and I can
Nevertheless,
see your
when it
name, but
comes
I
to
can't
things
see
like
you
ghosts
as a
and ghouls,
person.
Spirits and souls. One thing everyone knows is you never know what to expect. Which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Which is just as well, because if they had attempted to, It would have been too much for me to deal with.
Can't tell if you're serious. Yeah, can never tell. Master of Robin.
Guard the border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most important responsibility, and I'm stricter than most.
So what about us? Does it matter if we cross the border?
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Meng. It's not the end of the world if you catch a glimpse behind the curtain. And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur. All of it exists within the border between the living and the dead. An ordinary place, really. The only special thing about it is that nobody really knows about it. Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay?
Rob.
Or else by the time we're out, I'll have to erase your memories.
I'm
So
robbing.
listen to everything I say.
Use my name too much.
I'm scared.
You did.
Like Hu Tao says, we're already caught up in this. We better see it through to the end.
Don't have a choice. But before I go, I just noticed something. Wasn't there? Or did I see that wrong? Alright, no. Oh, it's just a Sealy sitting there. For a second I thought there was lamp grass and... would have been hyped. Okay, let's get in here. Recommended party level 35. Should have an easy time winning this. Easy, let's see. Watch me get wrecked. Do it, don't let your dreams be dreams.
Wow, what is this place?
Oh, so I can play as her. Nice.
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell
Does
it
she have
ended
fire on her
when we
charged
killed
attacks?
all.
No.
This is just a
Don't
place
want to
where
use her
the
ability,
ones
so
that
let's
go
just burn it like
haywire.
this.
So keep your cool. Follow me. The farewell ceremony site is just up ahead.
That pattern looks familiar.
From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
From
Oh,
here?
just like last time.
Wait. Kinda. Slightly more like this. Got it. Line it up and we can go. Oh, I like the butterflies. Okay, speaking of butterflies, let's go. Come on. Do it again. Okay, nice. Charge attack. There we go. And let's just kill you normally. Got him.
Doesn't feel at peace.
That's why it's named the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little... how do people normally put it? Pomp and ceremony?
Make some mod for this game. That adds Monica. Wow. Imagine if someone mods this game in the first place. I'm not sure. Are there any Genshin mods? I'm sure this game is definitely not designed to be moddable. That I can promise you. After all, if this game was moddable, then people would have a much easier time just unlocking the characters they want. Can that one dude teleport back in here? I don't want to run after him. Dude, you're coming up here? Okay, that's better, I guess. There.
Oz, reveal. I'll catch up.
Why you gotta be like this? Okay. Moving on. Got some wind.
I won't let you down. By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction.
Nothing is
as
more
well as
unmortable
elemental
until everything
reactions.
is decrypted.
On your marks.
You talking to us?
And let me line this up. Down a little bit, I guess. Like this. Oh. Right there, that's close. Almost got it. No, down. No, up. Got it, okay. Alright, speaking of guiding stuff. There we go. PM. Well, it's a little bit later for me. Actually, no, never mind, it's the same. Can't even tell time if I don't look at a clock. So yeah. Okay, let's be careful. There is probably, yeah, figured as much. Well, time to get to work. Hu Tao is still not charged up properly, which is annoying. In that case, Hu Tao really needs to be healed, otherwise I really don't want to use her. Again, I'm not even sure if I would be the type of person to use Hu Tao on a regular basis, considering how she needs to take damage in order to deal damage. Actually, shield. Go. One of them. Okay. I did it. But therefore you change character. I used the damage to destroy the damage. I am changing character constantly. I'm just using Hu Tao a little bit more than others, just because, well, I don't have her unlocked, so I kind of want to use her a little bit at least. While I have the chance. Activated Door of Resurrection. Time to destroy some stuff. Destroy everything. Don't climb it, just destroy it, thank you. Okay. First of all, you're coming this way. Next up, you need to die. Huh, normally this works. Oh, never mind, it just has a little bit more health. Do I need to jump in, or... I guess it's telling me to jump in. Well, off we go then. Slash the table with a sword to climb. Just imagine if you just want to hit something and you start climbing instead. It's annoying. So yeah, this game has a... I've talked about it before, but this game has a lot of involuntary climbing going on. Oh, they light up automatically. Interesting. Where am I now? That one's active. I've been here before. Am I looping around right now? Huh?
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
It is. That's interesting. We just looped. Attacking a monster and you just randomly start climbing on it. You laugh, but something similar has happened to me multiple times where I just randomly start climbing walls while I'm trying to dodge a monster's attacks. So, I have an idea actually. If you don't disappear, maybe we can take this and then loop around and take it with us. That might work. Let's try doing that. So if we loop back around... First, I'm gonna drown. I'm probably gonna drown. Let's hope for the best. Maybe I won't drown. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Let's hope for the best. That's the problem of running. Is that you easily run out of stamina. It's gonna be close, but we're gonna drown. We're gonna drown right before we reach out. Yeah. So close! Like, seriously. But it sticks with us even if we die. That's curious. Been lurking for some time. No need to be sorry. Again, lurking is still supporting the channel, so why would you need to apologize? So let's play it smart this time. And not run up to the water and then decide to drown once I'm in it. Powering through. Let's go. Hang on. Been laughing at my strange addictions for a while. Oh, okay, yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff going on there. Like, what was it? Eating styrofoam? What was there? Eating the fillings of couches and stuff like that. There's so much strange stuff there.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Okay, now we're almost done with our loop, and once we have looped around...
What into that is going on? Have we even been moving forward this whole time?
It's almost as if we're constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets.
But if it resets, then that's good, because now there should be a new soul. Yes! Haha! I figured it out. I am Big Brain. So now I can...
The spirits have trapped us!
They haven't, because I can place you, take you,
You've put my mind at
put you here.
Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you
See? Easy. Figured it out.
Paimon thought we were gonna be
Watching
trapped
the
in that
girl
weird
eat
place
mattresses
forever.
apparently at 5 at a car seat. I mean, there's interesting people out there, you have to admit.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
So that's the weird stuff out of the way, right?
Yep. Just dive off the edge here.
Oh yeah, sure. 'Cause why not? Well, I guess it's time to die. Oh, hey. Or not. We're going on to the other side. Imagine. Hey, how do you get to the other side? Like, you know, the afterlife and stuff like that? Oh, just jump off the edge here and there you go. I mean, that could have been how it would work. Honestly. But again, we also kind of want to come back afterwards, so...
Welcome to the farewell ceremony. funny sight. Our destination is just up ahead. I know you're excited, so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
Yeah, nothing special, okay. Just opening chests. Nothing special except for, you know, dead people.
Are you clients? Apologies. This is just a little unexpected. Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me at ease. But I'm afraid we don't have the means to entertain guests here.
Just a dead person, apparently.
I've been waiting for someone for a long time now. Exactly how long, I couldn't really say. Everyone says waiting is difficult, but walking, watching, talking to newcomers, and the old crowd, it helps to pass the time. I can keep waiting, but who knows whether what I'm waiting for will ever come to pass. It's all the same to me. Waiting's all I can do anyway. But if you
believed I could fly, believed I could touch the sky, yeah. That's...
It's best not to keep waiting forever.
Oh, what a fun way to die. Let's actually not talk to all the dead folks, because I doubt they have anything to say that's important to the overall story, and I want to make progress here. After all, I still have more stuff to do.
Lantern right again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. As long as you yell it really loud, your wish will come true in the future.
Yell it?
There's such a delay in here sometimes.
Kinda embarrassing.
As soon as the first person yells, and everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels embarrassed anymore.
That's right. Little Wu,
There's such an uncomfortable delay between their dialogues. These are just child memories and not just dead kids. Oh, they are dead. They did die. Or at least one of them. One of them is dead. One of them is dead. The other ones are just memories. It's just his memory, but one of these children is definitely dead. That's the one we're currently trying to send off to the other side. So...
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of
But yeah, the other people are his friends who we just talked to in the living world. But Big G is dead. And he died as a kid.
Not just one. One for everyone. No, loads for everyone.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I...
Well, one dead kid is better than 5. I guess.
Whoa. It's tough getting rich.
I
Don't put all
guess.
the pressure on me.
As for me, I want to learn to make Ming Xiao lanterns. The big kind. And Xiao lanterns, too.
Forgot one thing multiverse theory intensifies. Is that so? Is it intensifying, huh?
We need to go to Liyue Harbor to release Xiao lanterns.
Anyway, those are our wishes. Mung, Big G, what about you?
Yeah, what does Big G want?
Me?
And they're gone.
Huh? They all disappeared.
Infinite amount of dead kids, yes!
Wish.
Just what everyone
Brings
wants.
back so
Lots
many
of dead
memories.
children.
That was the last lantern ride the 5 of us spent together.
It's been so long. Everyone's all grown up. Have all those wishes really come true?
We can prove it.
We asked each of them for parting gifts for you. Little Wu's become a chef. Momo's a successful businessman. And Zongzi makes great shell lanterns.
Really?
Yes. Really.
Wow.
We've never forgotten
Rick and
our
Morty,
childhood
because the
dreams.
multiverse theory is so cool.
We've kept the
Ah,
many
Rick and
promises
Morty.
promised to each other. Anyway, time to release this lantern.
Gotta get back into watching that again. Need to rewatch sometime. It's been so long since I've...
Take a hint.
It feels like forever.
Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
It feels like it's been forever since I watched it, even though I think I'm still up to date with everything, but maybe I need to rewatch it. After all, it's gonna take a while in between seasons as always. Unless it's currently running again and I just haven't noticed. Because after I finished watching, I just kind of dropped out of it again. I just keep up with the show as much as possible, but I don't keep up with the fandom too much. Word said before streamers' channels got deleted. We want a lot of dead kids. I mean, come on.
Take the hint.
Up to date with
Really?
it.
Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to read.
Like last June or something. Okay, then I'm probably up to date too. But it feels like forever. That's the one problem I have with Rick and Morty. You need to wait forever for a new season and everything. But it is definitely a good show. But to be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand Rick and Morty. Let's not get into that. No need. Don't you need to guard the border?
Once I
Yeah.
cross the border. That's the only way to send Big G off. As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Also, I
was
get the
once
reference you
upon
are
a time more
doing there,
akin to
Rob.
a doctor's office than an actual funeral parlor. During the Archon War, piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and suffering. Disease was spreading all over the land. Death devastated the world of the living. Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first established. As humans, its founders were deemed too insignificant to matter, but slowly, they managed to drive away death.
They must have paid a huge price for that.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity.
Should I,
luring people
since
with
you
tales of great fame
calling me
and
out on that
abundant
now, should I
wealth.
just
In the
change
end,
my
the
color
lunatics
palette
stirred up
around?
the
Should I
legacy of
alter
the dead.
myself to look a little bit more
By that I mean
purplish?
the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice to say that at its peak, life was on the verge of bringing about its own extinction, while death was coming back with a vengeance. It took a long, long time, longer than you'd think, to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today. Neither would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, you or me.
Average Rick and Morty viewer, my IQ is better than the Pillarman cars. Yeah. After all, if you enjoy Rick and Morty, you are a very smart person, naturally. That's just how it is. Otherwise, you wouldn't enjoy the show. The hair and eye color. Shall I really just change my hair and eye color? I'm not sure if I would do that. I'll think about it, alright, if that's what you really want to see. If people really want to see that, I'll think about it. To just do a meme stream like that at some point. But yeah, storyteller Hu Tao apparently.
The previous directors all love to tell this one too. Although, if you ask me, I think I tell it best. What you make of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over your heads, though. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is just that, a funeral parlor.
Yeah, of
Nothing more
course.
to it.
Of course, just a funeral parlor. Meme stream, Purple Gleam. Could be a decent title, I guess. Don't disagree. Time to go back. Yeah, agreed.
Times, but this harmonious coexistence between life and death should never be taken for granted. Huh? It's about time. Let's go. Let's take them to the place where all begins and all goes to rest.
What kind of place is that?
I just mean where we first bumped into each other. I come up with fun names for things sometimes, okay? No need to hound me with questions about every little thing I say.
Why do you look so much more aggressive than your dialogue would let on? Oh well. Let's get out of here. Also, you can tell that I'm constantly switching back to Noelle. Just because, well, I am worried that people still have enough channel points to kill someone. It's my favorite color, so I'll definitely stay around. Again, I will definitely think about doing a meme stream like that.
did everything we could to make you happy, Big G, wouldn't you say? But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
I won't, I promise. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me.
I see your chest. I see your
Now that
chest.
I know
That's
that my
mine.
friends are doing so well, I have no intention to.
All right, and night, Rob.
I also want to thank you. You made my dream come true too.
So you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might reunite you two sooner than you think.
Ah.
How can you say such horrendous things with that smile on your face?
Well then, last but not least, let's say our goodbyes to Big G.
See you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye and such.
No worries. I'll just take my leave.
By not seeing him later, you mean we're not gonna die?
Of all the wishes we yelled that day, only ours hasn't come true.
Nah, don't be bothered by that. No life is without its regrets. You can leave in peace now.
All right, I'll remember you all. Goodbye.
And away he
He's
goes.
gone then. I thought that closure would bring me relief, but all I can feel now is emptiness.
So, what was the wish you two made? We didn't have a chance to hear it earlier.
After each of us has started a family and built a career, we want both our families to spend the lantern right together.
Ouch.
That's why I envy my friends so much. Little Wu and the rest, they all had a chance to fulfill their wishes. Mine, however, will remain just a dream.
Cheer up, buddy. You still have a lot ahead of
That's
you.
right. Also, think about this. Everyone gets burnt to ash one day.
Wow.
So enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty to the living is over, you can meet whoever you want.
We're all gonna die.
Isn't that great?
What a great message.
Thank you? Either way, I don't think I'll ever return to Wulong Hill. I have a lot of feelings to process.
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change the terms of our previous agreement. The leave will be unpaid.
Of course.
Aren't you forgetting about something?
Help us. Yeah,
I
exactly.
took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're looking for. It is a pity indeed.
How is it a pity to know that the person we're looking for isn't dead?
Your lack of help.
I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth pursuing either. I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops up. If so, I'll be sure to let you know.
Alright
Sound like
then.
you mean it.
Let's just
I'm
leave it
not
at that.
expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone from the other side of the border...
Oh, stop saying creepy stuff.
No, don't.
Relax. I'll help you look for them. You have my word. My exquisite sense of humor always goes unappreciated.
Seems like you really like your job. Yeah, let's go with that one.
I have my reasons.
Reasons?
The spirits we
Reasons.
saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living. But I've never seen any of the previous directors there, not even once.
Huh.
This means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them, and left them with no regrets.
I guess that's a good thing. But I did it! Okay, where's the chest I saw? How did I not open this before? Starts to become a visual novel? Well, there's still gameplay elements in it, so not entirely. Also, yeah, apparently he's still sticking around. Alright, let's go. Got one more story quest to do here.
I created another universe.
So let's get to it. Okay. Our target is a little bit further away, it seems. Is it on that boat? It might be. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to swim for quite a bit, so get ready. Yeah, it's out on that boat. Of course it is. Well, alright, leave it to me to just jump into areas I wasn't supposed to jump into. Did you not see the pop-up? Which pop-up? Which pop-up are you talking about? Huh? Wait a second. Rob claimed? How did I not see it? Wait. I don't see it still. Was I playing someone else while he claimed it? Was I playing official? Or was I playing as Noel? I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna need to find a high place to jump off from, so let's do that. There's a ladder over here. Let's go up. And meanwhile, you feel free to inform me which one is supposed to die, actually. Because I don't know if it was supposed to be Noel or official. Either way, I guess it's gonna be fine. But I honestly did not see the pop-up for some reason, not sure why. One before this, so official, I guess. Either way, the fact that you didn't see it concerns me. That's what I'm currently going through. I'm scrolling through chat where I normally see it. But see you talking about it, but I don't see. You know what? That's the first time, honestly, that didn't work out, huh? Oh well, I guess Fischl is gonna have to die now, so let's go. This seems like the spot to do it. Did we die? Goodbye, Fischl. 6 messages up, including this one. 5, 6. Well, he said I was. And then there was supposed to be the pop-up after that, before you say... Right before you say, did you not see the pop-up? Yeah, there's no message in between that. Honestly, I am not sure what happened there. But I guess... Oh no, I don't want to go down here. Well, good night, I guess. But thanks for telling me, but why didn't that show up? By all accounts, it should have shown up. Huh. Well, I still came through and did it, so whatever. I hope that was just a one-time thing, because normally it works, right? I never missed it before, I don't think so, at least. Well, actually let's go back up here again, because it's a good spot to be. Because being up here should allow me to easily start gliding towards our destination. Which I think is easier on stamina than it is to swim, so... The more distance we can make while gliding, the better. I've got enough to kill someone, but I just feel it's mean now. It might be a little bit mean. 7 till you got like... So I can kill your whole party. In which case I just have to use revival items. By the way, speaking of killing pretty much everyone, I I'm thinking about adding in the reward to just end the stream. I've seen multiple streamers use it. It's usually so expensive that people can't afford it. And it'd probably be very expensive for on this channel too. But I might just add it in for the heck of it, just in case someone really wants to save up for it and then use it like 10 minutes after I start my stream, like, alright, that's it. So what do you guys think? Should I put in the end the stream reward, or would that just be stupid? I'll leave it up to you. Okay. First time I'm actually on this boat, I think. Just so far away, it's annoying. I am here because I want to be here. Now hang on a second. Even if you could afford it, no one would do it. Watch the stream. I mean, yeah, I guess. So maybe it's not worth adding it in. Just about the most unconventional entrance. Just here to have a look. From any other guest. Just stay a little bit longer. Promptu means when you arrived here, you are an esteemed guest. Can let you break the rule. Straightforward rule. Guests are only allowed here by invitation. Intentions, don't fret. I'm aware that you snuck in by accident. Blissfully unaware. If planning on dropping in more often, your best bet would be to mingle with the guests. Challenge accepted. Speaking of mingling with the guests, we have found our guy.
Oh, I didn't think I would see you here.
Well, I am here.
Are these two your friends?
Yes, we had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair, and a pleasure to be around. Traveler, we were just discussing the history of Rex Lapis. Would you like to listen?
I guess I have nowhere else to be.
This good sir seems not to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. As a professional archaeologist, I'm inclined to correct some of his erroneous views.
No one knows better than him.
We are discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
First Mora?
First Mora?
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of that time. Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Teyvat. The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself thousands of years ago.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind of token. For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to power.
Oh, no. My research indicates that the first Mora
Research.
coin is not such a simple thing.
Interesting how wildly their research differs from each other.
Even today,
Or at least
Mora is
their
used in the
research.
mystic arts for its curious properties
Well,
of
what they found
weapon
out.
enhancement, The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise will boldly expound on the newest findings from my intense decade-long research. That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst to enhance a dagger and a sword.
A dagger and a sword?
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story.
Wow.
For now, I will only reveal this. The one who finds the dagger shall become supreme in Liyue, and the one who finds the sword may be crowned Liyue's sovereign.
I can't say I agree. Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient measure of a contract's value.
Yes.
Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst for people to exchange and trade. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by
And
Rex
he would
Lapis.
know.
As for its fate, the same as all Mora, I suspect. It was simply spent somewhere.
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument, on the other hand...
He would know.
Evidence. How can you so easily dismiss the Lord of Geo's profound foresight?
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a fact.
Enough. Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
No one knows better than
I
him.
know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag. But discussion is meaningless if everyone has the same opinion, no?
Well then, answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo taught the people how to build houses. The model home he used to teach them was completely cast from Mora, correct?
That is correct, indeed.
Wow.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant, if not because of the mystical power that Mora contains?
Just to show
There's
off?
a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
There you have it.
Oh.
It's like you're telling someone else's tale.
I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Yeah, of course.
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat? I mean, if it's okay with you.
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help.
Oh, I'm just here for a good story.
Of course. They can come if that's what pleases you, sir.
I'm here for a story quest, so yeah, I'm here for a good story. Okay, let's begin. Zhongli's story quest. So, what do you want to talk about?
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. So it's best to discuss this somewhere quiet. Your argument just now exhibited a cuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective.
Yeah?
So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods he killed certainly must have broken some kind of contract.
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
But when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt. The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god, but she encountered Morax one day in battle. Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
What? No way!
Tell us.
This bit of history is a long story. But you may not like the truth when you hear it.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time.
Is the story that complicated? Probably.
Quite so. I don't know where to begin.
Just start and...
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. So you're over here all this time.
And of course we got interrupted.
Put down your weapon and stay back. Otherwise, Paimon's reporting you to the Millelith.
If they're here, they've been invited.
So I'm not holding a weapon.
And that.
There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an archaeological researcher from Snezhnaya. I'm not here for trouble.
The Fatui say that every time.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you want to see it. I'll be conducting an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the ministry. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhongli with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology.
Also, can we just talk about how both of our story quests today are about the funeral parlor? Or at least members of it.
While I'm in town.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes?
Everyone's talking about the funeral parlor today. This stream, all about the funeral parlor. That might have been a good name for it, but... oh well. I think it still fits perfectly as it is. Yeah, but
well,
be cautious
since
around
it's
them.
work, I don't have a choice. A consultant of the Wangsheng funeral parlor must respect their duty.
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out now, shall we?
Wait, if you are studying archaeology, can I go too? I am also a scholar in this field, so I can help.
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too.
Why? Any specific reason other than to continue
This
elaborating?
experience may be of help to you on your future adventures.
Okay
It
then.
is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the god of salt has already perished, it will still be a meaningful experience for your journey.
Okay.
Wait. This is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group. That's too many people.
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one. It will surely be of great help to us.
Oh? What talent?
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
I mean, kind of.
Paimon's good at that too.
You're not.
Well, that is quite enticing. All right then. Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, perhaps something of interest was washed ashore. An ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of the god's limb would be even better.
Wow.
Who knows what surprises we may find.
Who knows? Yeah. Now, before I get off this boat, let me look around a little bit. Because there might be chests, and I really am not sure if I want to swim here again. I'm probably gonna have to come back here later, so... Ooh, that's gonna be painful. A painful journey. Not looking forward to that one. Going to the side, going to the side. Let's see what we have back here. Aha! Okay. And let's see if I can make it up here too. Okay, I guess that's not where I can go. Maybe I can go around. Nah, doesn't look like I can make it up to the top. But it's worth to at least try, right? Yeah, doesn't look like I can make it that easily. Okay, let's just keep going to where the story is taking us now. I am here.
This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
Hey, you're the one who asked us to come.
Paimon thinks it looks really grand.
Also that,
Don't
but
mean the
yeah.
scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all. And I don't
Well,
know
it's been a
where to
while
begin
since the
looking.
big battle, so...
Guyan Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be, if you wish to learn about the gods or the history of the Archon War. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the Overlord of the Vortex. After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
We've heard that story before,
What we
Paimon,
see
no
now
need to be
is just a
surprised.
part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, both in number and in size.
Okay,
But
that's
due to the different
interesting
angles they
information.
landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity, many of them have been completely swallowed by the sea. So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the
Think
stone
about
spears
how
also
extremely
played a
powerful
part
he would
in
be
the
if he still
formation
had
of
his full
Guyan
power.
Stone Forest.
But he gave away
God
his
able to fight
thing.
one so powerful
What
as
was it?
Rex
I don't know
Lapis
what
was
it's
certainly
called. I
very
don't think he has
strong
his
in
full
its own
power
right.
anymore. But imagine if he had his full
where the
power and
value
you could
lies
use
in
it
research
when you
at
unlock him.
Stone Forest. Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea.
I mean, he can still
The
launch a
gigantic
meteor,
waves
so...
created by the Overlord of the Vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich. I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value, yes? That's all I seek in life. Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split up and look.
Alrighty then.
Okay then. I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines, when it comes to archaeology, I can't compete with the expert here.
Me?
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it.
Well...
I'll escort him then.
Yeah, you do that.
If we find anything valuable or rare, let's meet on the shore opposite from here.
Well, off we
The
go!
ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks.
Yeah, I first need to get to my destination. I can see your chest already. Was that always there? If it was always there, I would have opened it by now, don't you think? Not sure, not sure. I'm pretty sure I would have opened it already. Well, let's do the thing. Okay, let's go. Your shield is still on fire, which is good. And now your shield is gone. Come on. No, I don't have time to be frozen. I need to kill people. Die. Okay, now I can't be frozen anymore, so that is very good. Now I need to kill you real quick. And help out with your shield. You are still alive. Well, not anymore. Okay. And now it should be easy to kill him. He doesn't have any backup anymore, his shield is down, yeah. No chance. I mean, he can still do some damage, but... And off he goes, and... he's still alive. I always forget how tanky these dudes can be. Okay then.
Why are there enemies here?
Guyan Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
I'm not interested in you guys, I'm not interested in you guys, I just want to go back here. I just want to go back here. Alright, I did it. Let's keep moving. Just keep going. Okay, you are an interesting bird. Okay. Ah. Damn it! Stupid Pyro Abyss Mage. Okay, let's look around here.
Gathering together here. But why?
What are you?
See that object in the center?
What are you?
Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god.
Oh.
That would certainly attract them.
What are you?
Mimic monsters.
I've never seen these before. Hydro-mimic monsters?
I have a contract and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Not so hard. Let it rain.
Come on, come on, come on. Okay, one of them down.
Leave it all to me.
Please worry about that for a second. Honestly, they have so much splash damage. You guys are annoying.
Leave it all to me.
Crab, crab, crab. Gotta worry about the crab. Can't forget about crabs. Die. Die! Okay. Honestly, I can't dodge the head. Got him. Okay.
Steady as stone.
Okay. Yeah, this one isn't nearly as tanky. But there's more, of course.
As a good knight should.
Of course, there's more.
Leave it all to me.
Come on. Why won't you just die? Make it easy for me. Well, I almost took care of one of them. All that power and only one of them is about to die. The big guy hasn't taken any damage yet. There we go. Oh, they have a healer, of course. I think the squirrel is healing them, so that one needs to die. Okay, get you out again. No, no. Let me get back to them. Seriously, you see that kind of splash damage they have? At least they don't deal too much damage, but seriously, they are so incredibly annoying. Okay, finally. That just leaves two. Come on. Okay. One left. Come on. That should help. Hopefully. How come you are constantly healing yourself? How do I kill you?
Wind, hear me. Leave it all to me.
Okay, I just need to keep on attacking, otherwise I don't have any chance. You are so annoying. Hang on, I see your message. I'll get to it as soon as this guy dies. Which, sadly, is taking quite a bit longer than I would have hoped. Because they didn't have a healer, this guy is just self-regenerating all the time. But eventually he's gonna die. I'm making good progress. Oh, that was... I whiffed that one. Okay. Just one or two more. One or two more charges.
It's just a stone slab. But its design is quite unique.
Okay, finally.
It should be enough to garner.
No, you've
some
barely been
information.
streaming for 2 hours, but I think I'm gonna
Let's
go
head
early.
back.
Didn't get enough sleep yesterday. Alright, understandable. Understandable. Then get some sleep. But you're glad I didn't kill Jean for that fight? Yeah, definitely am. Fischl would have been helpful too, because, well, Oz, you know. But oh boy. That would have been rough. Crap. Got it. Let's switch back over, just in case you decide to leave with a little bit of a gift. Oh, there. Hello. I did what I had to do.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Oh, stop arguing! What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her. She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what a waste of time.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange?
One shouldn't lack general knowledge in their field, I guess.
And you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
I mean, that's usually what you go for.
Isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way?
Yeah.
This also matches the traditions of Liyue, does it not?
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to bring back some intriguing objects. Let's have a look.
Oh?
What a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex, but they have nothing to do with the god besides being in the vicinity at the time. The stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes.
Quick, give it to me.
Crab.
At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! This is good. Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you. It's all mine.
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power on it?
Not at all. My quest when
Well, to the Fatui.
God of Salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs. But you're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
I mean, it's the Fatui. What do you expect?
I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear. If I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
I mean, he's standing right next to you, so... No, you're trying to get rich. No, you're trying to collect the strength of the gods. Kind of both, but the Fatui are probably more interested in the second one, because I think they have just a... They definitely want power. While money could help, I think the power of the gods directly is more important to
by
them.
the way,
I see you, Crab.
You probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the Qixing...
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality, too.
See? You do want to sell these objects!
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so simple-minded. Alright then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the God of Salt too, actually. Let's go to Saltarai next.
Okay, then. So where's the crab? Crab, where are you? Are you still here? Here, little crabby. I want to eat you. Come out of hiding, where are you? It already left, didn't it? Yeah, it left. I don't think it's still around. How sad. Well, let's get to our next destination then. All the way over here. By the way, I think I've decided not to do anything else after finishing the story quests. After I finish the story quests, I'm gonna end the stream. Even if there's still some time left to spare until I hit the 3-hour mark, I think I'd rather end a little bit early today. But I think it might already... doing the story quest might already take up enough time to clear the 3-hour mark, so... we'll see, we'll see. Okay, I have arrived. Oh yeah, I've seen this before.
Salterai was once the home of the god of Salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be loads of valuable relics nearby.
If you say
According
so.
to legend, the people of the god of Salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here.
What about the seal?
That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the god of Salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name of Salterai. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power.
So we're gonna break
Nobody
it in
has
this
been
quest
able to
line,
break the
probably.
seal.
Maybe.
I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the god of Salt.
It's related to the god of Salt's people? Is it related to Rex Lapis? Yeah.
I don't know. There's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth. The god of Salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secrets to hide.
You sure?
So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer, Morax.
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
We'll find
Who cares
out.
about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the god of Salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find them, right?
Kind
You weren't
of.
listening at all, were you? Even if
There
there's
might be
mountains
treasures, yeah.
inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken.
We might figure it
We have
out.
The illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any trouble for him.
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its secrets.
I may know something about it.
Well, go on and tell us.
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although their references seem rather disorderly, they do in fact contain the secret to breaking seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
Okay,
Alright,
since
let's do
Mr.
it.
Zhongli says so. Follow me then.
Let's go. Over here. Okay. Avoid unnecessary fights so I can actually kind of make progress. Okay, and straight across here. Let's see what this mechanism is all about.
Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of Salt. See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
Maybe
That's
maybe it's a
because there's
multi-step
actually
thing.
Another mechanism that
Yeah.
must be activated.
Multiple steps.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
Why wouldn't you have considered the possibility of there being multiple steps to unlocking it? I mean, it makes sense. If one lock doesn't do it, then there might be a second one. Alright. Zhongli, please inform us.
This seems familiar. Huh, I remember. I think there's some elemental monuments here. So you're saying they're related to all this? When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a vision accompany me. But when we lit up all the elemental monuments, nothing happened.
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time, but in a certain order as well. Otherwise, the seal will not be broken. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate
South,
and devoid
east,
of life.
west, north. Okay.
Liyue is vast, yet even one haven is hard to find.
To the north, to the east. Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
I think I've heard this saying before.
Certainly you have. And the contents of this saying are also related to the god of salt. To provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War. This benevolent god searched all across Liyue. At that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was a luxury. And that haven she eventually found is right here. Today, it is known as Sal Turai.
Okay. Sad, then. In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by Morax.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal.
Can you repeat it again?
Doesn't matter as long as we can get inside
North,
that ruin.
east, west.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east.
South, east, west,
Jueyun
north.
in the west.
Okay.
Qingce in the north. With this clue, you should be able to solve the puzzle.
South, east, west, north. Alright, got it. First of all, I think I need to defeat these enemies. They're gonna be in the way.
Leave it all to...
Get over there. And now you die. And apparently I just froze. How nice. And again. Ooh. I need to stop freezing constantly. He said after being while freezing again. And goodbye. Okay, south, east, west, north. And I'm gonna need Fischl, so I'm gonna revive her finally. Because now I have an excuse to do so. Okay, so south, we need to go this way first. Wait, no. In this direction. Where is it? This is the northern one, right? Yeah. Where are the others? There's one here. That one looks like it might be west. South behind this one. There we go. Okay. Also, there's a chest. So let's go south. Then over here. East. Then west. And north. That did it.
Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
Of course he is.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time.
My curiosity certainly piqued. Let's take a look. Quite a bit of distance, but here we are.
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at Guyenstone Forest.
That is?
Okay. What is it?
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we encounter, with only one object permitted per claim.
Okay.
To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure. This will just be between you all.
Then I won't take any either, I guess.
Hey! Don't pass an opportunity like this up so easily!
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur archaeologist? No, absolutely not.
Then you can stay outside.
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind by the god of salt.
Then you can stay outside too.
I can't accept this.
Then I guess I'll take all of them.
Then, if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition. You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin, as well as traps.
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the God of Salt should be enough to make a fortune.
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr. Zhongli.
Go on then.
If we discover the truth behind the God of Salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
I can accept this arrangement.
Alrighty then.
Well then, let's go.
In we go! I might as well take this one because I don't have any of these left. I've used them all for cooking recently. Alright, now it's just investigation time. And might as well loot a little bit here.
Leave it all to me. Go, Baron Bunny!
Come on. Break, there we go. And now I can bash you in like this. Come on, at least kill one of them. Then I can manage the second one. Okay. The reason I'm killing them is because there's always a chance it might reveal some treasure. And if no one else is around, then I might bag it as well. I know I agreed to not take anything, but I mean if no one's around to see it, then... If no one's around to see me take any treasure, then I can just say there was never any treasure here to begin with. Now die. Well, looks like this was pointless. Very pointless. 2 and 3. In that case, let's just keep exploring. I'm still getting my own treasure. Just in the form of experience and loot, I guess. And loot as in plants and minerals and stuff like that. Ooh, and fish. I always run out of fish too, so this is nice. And seeing as the previous enemies didn't drop anything, I'm gonna just assume that these ones aren't gonna either, so... Let's get out of here. And move on. Okay. Didn't want to dive. Okay, we found our destination, which looks like a dungeon to explore. Party level 35. I am doing fine in that department. So let's go in. Statues? Bizarre looking statue appears to be made of salt. Those are people, aren't they? People turned into salt.
Are these statues?
No. These are
Yeah.
people. They were probably followers of the god of salt.
Well, let's get in.
Come this way.
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Someone needs assistance.
And go. Off you go. You're lucky you're in a spot where you can't fall down. Can I actually climb in this ruin? That would be a first. I cannot. Then how do I get up? Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I have Zhongli. I can climb these. Genius. That was bad placement. Okay. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. Now I can climb places I wasn't allowed to climb either. Yeah, I just noticed it, but thanks for informing me anyway, just in case I missed it. Gotta think about that. Of course, if I have him, I should probably use him too. There's a reason I have him.
Look at this. It's filled halfway with salt.
Just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the god of salt was a god lacking in treasures.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full. That is to say, it is bottomless.
So endless salt.
What?
Huh.
You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
Exactly.
Able to produce
That seems like a
endless
money
salt.
maker.
The god of salt is powerful indeed.
Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I claim this as mine. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags.
Yeah.
I can sell it and make a fortune.
Hey, how can you use a relic of the god of salt for such a shallow pursuit?
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan, according to the contract agreed upon.
Alright, so.
Of course, as we agreed.
I mean, it's an endless money maker, so
More than
whatever.
This rare find.
Since we have a contract, it's no use for me to fight with him.
I mean, sure,
move
what we
on,
find
shall
next
we?
might be worth more initially, but again, this you can use to make endless amounts of salt, meaning that, yeah. What? It's an earnest posture, afraid. Okay, guys, hello.
Leave it all to...
Of course you had to use your stupid pillar to hide away from me. I mean, I still have to bash in that guy's shields or whatever. And goodbye. Okay. That easy. I don't even need to use Zhongli for this. See? Don't even need him. Huh. Hello. What do we have here? A sword of some kind, I guess.
Just a simple ruler. It doesn't look to be
No.
worth anything.
Huh.
This, if I remember correctly, this is some kind of measuring tool.
Yeah, a ruler. He just said it.
But the god of salt imbued it with another power.
That
When you
is.
stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt. much like a rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it
Okay.
is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice.
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick?
How is it the short end of the stick?
Useless. Why
I think the chalice thing would be easier to control. Because you can just pour a steady stream, whereas with this one you need to stick it in the ground to make a bunch of salt appear. And I'm not sure how easy it is to control the amount with that. Much easier to control with the chalice, so...
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need you. Let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the rules?
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock.
Are we fighting him?
That is one of your Liyue gods. I am from Snezhnaya. I
will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant.
I'm guessing we'll fight him now. Whoa. When did you suit up? Right. Fire this one off. And where are you hiding now? Oh, there you are.
Order guide you.
Wow, you actually dodged it. Asshole. Okay. Might as well use strongly while I have him, so let's go. He knocked me away while dying. How nice of him.
I shall confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this place.
Oh, darn you! Just you wait.
Bye-bye.
Some archaeological survey. He could only pretend for so long.
At least we had our guard up. Yeah. That is true. After all, for 2 years. But yeah, let's warn Paimon a little bit too.
Paimon likes Mora, but Paimon doesn't do bad things.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break contracts. When people see the object of their
Forgetfulness,
dreams,
for example.
how many are really able to control their desire and follow the contract? I think we should be honest with each other now.
Huh? Be honest about what?
That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
Why do you say that?
You're just here to expose
you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge,
expose Rex
and can
Lapis.
recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything regarding the god of salt. You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god of salt. I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down between generations at Yinyuan Hall.
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Jising, Yinyuan Hall of the salt industry.
Huh.
Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago. When
I see a chest in the
Archon War
background.
engulfed the land in chaos.
I know I'm easily distracted by chests, okay? Never heard you say Rex Lapis, never heard you say Lord of Geo. Let's go for Rex Lapis.
Right. Now that you mention it, the people of Liyue very seldom use the name Morax.
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us alone and lost in the world. We hate him. But
wow.
This is Morax's Liyue after all. And its history is written as he wishes. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on his hands and cruelty in his heart.
Well, I'm sure he hasn't always made the right choices, but you know.
Face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli? You must judge this history fairly.
Naturally, of course. But I must add, Liyue is no longer Morax's Liyue. Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
So what about that chest? How do I get there? It's taunting me. Can I get there from outside? Not really, I can't climb that stuff. Actually, I might be able to climb over here. Let's see. Can't reach far enough, okay. That ain't gonna work out. Can I climb out here, maybe? Not quite how I pictured that would be placed. And that just broke. Are you kidding me? Okay, that works. Nope, can't get over that. Can I walk? I can just walk around. I mean, I guess this works. Look at me trying to overcomplicate everything. Again, I'm not gonna use him. I can do it without his help. Actually, you know what? No, never mind. Let's use him. Not quite in the correct place. Come on! This works. Because I need this pillar to be able to glide over anyway, so whatever. Didn't quite hit. Whoa! Oh, the shockwaves on the ground hit them. Of course. Of course. Hello everyone. I bring you surprises. Unpleasant ones. Okay. Okay. And now you die. And you have a big shield. That's gonna need to be removed. And away goes your shield. Not where I wanted to place it, but it is now in that corner. Can you come down from there? Otherwise I'm gonna have to come up to you. Well, that knocked him down, I guess. And now you need to die. Oh, there's more.
Bet you can't keep up with.
Alright, Zhongli, get back out here. Where are you going? There you are. Okay. Honestly, Zhongli seems like a fun character, I guess. Don't have him though, so... Okay, let's climb up here. Because I spy another chat. I spy a lack of abilities. Okay. Now, without any lack of skill... I'm gonna continue here. Because I have a lot of skill now. What do we have here? Oh, the sword we heard about?
This is a sword? Aha! It's a broken sword. This is proof. This proves that the god of salt had to fight back. Fight back against the evil Morax. But sadly, she was defeated. The
Zhongli,
power of
elaborate
this sword
please.
surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the god of salt.
Not sure if it can be repaired.
It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle.
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim 1.
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Yes, but the only 1 object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take 2 relics at the same time.
Huh.
This logic!
What happens to the other one then?
Like a good person, and no one is fighting over the treasure. How about you let this one slide, huh?
Otherwise...
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not
I mean, I can just take the
then it
second
is
object and give it to her.
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the god of salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful to her. Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
So you are already decided? Then there is a price to pay for breaking the contract.
And that is? Fighting again?
That is to say, you consign yourself to suffer the wrath of the rock.
I guess.
That's okay. The god of salt gave up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that. Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
No, you can't hit her!
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her.
But?
As punishment, I will tell you the truth.
Huh?
Huh? The truth?
Interesting punishment then.
You mean the truth is my punishment?
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be your price to pay for breaking the contract. I'm afraid to say that the god of salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small
Are you gonna get a
and
cutscene?
weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the 7.
What?
During the Archon War,
No cutscene, I
the gods
guess.
of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Tevat. But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during
Seems like a
such
good
long
thing.
war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
Where we are now.
No! It can't be so.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade? Then... this sword...
This sword is not a relic belonging to the god of salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Murder weapon? No!
Yes?
That's not true! That can't be true! You're trying to test my faith in the god of salt!
As I said before, I only state the facts.
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax! Don't try to trick me!
He's not just a follower, he kind of... Alright, I guess you're running away.
Hey, come back!
What you said was really true, right? Yeah.
Indeed. Otherwise, why would I use the truth as punishment? I did not want to tell her such cruel facts. But the contract was broken. Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear, we will find something that will leave her no choice but to face the truth.
Like what, for example? Guess we'll Guess we'll see.
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
It looked like there was something hidden, but there's just an invisible wall. Maybe up here? This doesn't look like that'd be an invisible wall. Let's try this. No invisible wall, but also nothing hidden over here. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather play it safe here. Could have just run up and jumped probably, but What do we have around here? Nothing. What about on the other side? Nothing. Down here, nothing. Can't see anything down there. Okay. So what's up?
What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Kind of curious
Since you do
too.
not trust me, let us continue onward.
How did they all turn
That
into
which
salt?
lies beyond this door
I'm kind of
will
curious
show you all
myself.
that happened back then.
Hello? Anyone seen any chests in here? Everyone's running away. Okay. In the center. That guy's reaching inward. Ground zero. No matter what was once here, naught remains but a single flower of salt.
This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day.
Huh.
The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
Okay.
What about these statue thingies?
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear.
Oh.
Those who could not flee were thus transformed. Those of her people
So
who were
remember, don't kill
untouched by this
gods.
disaster
Don't
left
kill
for
gods.
Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword, and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
Even if this is so, I can't.
Accept
This
it?
must be a lie. A false history, all of it. Don't you dare try to shake my faith.
Yikes. Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time either.
Of course, it's her punishment.
This is the price she must
Yeah.
pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now.
All too familiar with what happened. Yeah.
Indeed. In ages past, Havria's story served as a warning to me as well.
Really?
Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also.
People of Leo will understand that one day. Maybe.
Right,
let's hope so, that they
now,
understand things.
Would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyonstone Forest?
Any specific reason?
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Treading old ground. Telling old stories.
Story time with Zhongli.
One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
Wait, I thought that's what he wanted to do. Like, tell even more stories. But acquaintances? What kind of acquaintance? Wait. Almost missed one. But of course I'll come with him. Why wouldn't I? And off we go. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, I need to climb. Of course I do. I can do that over here. Actually, around this way. And then up here. Okay. Just confirming. Yeah, all the way at the top. How fun. Charge up a little bit again. And continue. I have no interest in fighting you, so grab the shield and go back up. Haven't been up here in quite a while, I guess. Oh, I forgot that you existed. I forgot that you exist. Douchebags. And I never found that chest. Though that chest is not my concern right now. Huh. Oh, right, I know why I never got that, because I can't reach it by jumping. I'd need, like, a pillar or something. You wanna help me out real quick?
Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyonstone Forest. The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue. To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming.
So, yeah, give us more info on what we should do.
I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember that which I ended. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force, and history's twist in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth.
So, come up with something already?
Such ancient method, but unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself. Someday we may all disappear.
So, what's your plan?
Therefore, I thought of you, traveler.
Me?
You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, It will one day accompany you into another world. As long as a traveler like you is
interesting.
able to record
Interesting
what
theory.
happened,
Yeah.
then a backup of sorts will exist for times and
So I'm
tides of Teyvat.
So I'm just a history backup, is what you're telling me. That's why I wanted us to come with you, I guess.
Sounds like tough work.
Now then, it is time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler to the sea.
Huh? Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison.
Hey. Guess we'll toss treasures into the ocean now.
Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land.
Huh.
Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folktales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another
Good throw.
spark of divinity
Good throw, my dude.
departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.
And that's it. To be continued. So, wait. Where did the thing go? Oh, there. I couldn't see it, just the angle. Are you gonna stay up here, or?
I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer.
Feel a bit bad? Yeah, definitely do.
We did not measure right and wrong during the days of the Archon War in the same manner as we do today. Of course, as I am now, I only wish that she could have lived in a gentler time. Of course, as I am now.
Don't repeat yourself. I mean, you're nice, but no need to repeat yourself. You know what? I might just try to unlock this chest here now. And I think I'm gonna have to kill these idiots for it. Probably. Let's do that. Before I end the stream, let's try unlocking this chest.
Leave it all to me.
And I'm gonna go all out. Oh wow. Those shields went down much quicker than I expected. And of all of them at once.
Steady as stone.
No, 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 no. I don't have time to be frozen. Okay, I took care of the fire one, which was my biggest issue. Hate the fire, dude. Eh. Now I just need to take care of these two idiots. And I think Amber's gonna be very helpful here. Okay. And there we go. Switch, switch. Shield up. Okay, and now back we go. Okay, both of them are down again. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Just one guy left. Okay. Make sure I grab the loot. And now I can open the chest. Okay, and this seems like a decent place to end it, right? So, let me quickly exit out of everything, and then we'll have to look for someone to raid, probably. Maybe, depends on how many viewers I currently have, which I will see in a second. I will see my viewer count in a second, and then we shall decide whether or not it's worth to raid someone. 2 viewers, that is not worth raiding someone. Okay, I guess we won't be raiding anyone today, as sad as it may be. And there it is, yeah, I see. Because earlier, apparently, I missed someone. Someone sending the, So I missed someone redeeming their reward, and it didn't show up properly, but yeah, they definitely did do that. Okay. Anyway, I'm ending it here. No raid today, because 2 viewers is just not the kind of party you use for a raid. Not entirely worth it, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, sure, 2 viewers is 2 viewers, but yeah, no. So, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I guess I'll see you around in the future. So, bye!